Seconds remaining. Fox to Wemby. Wemby tries a three, puts it up, off the mark. Anunoby the rebound. It's over. It's over. Knicks fans, this is not a dream. Your long, long wait has ended. Go ahead and cry. After 53 years, the Knicks are finally NBA champions once again.
Thank you for your amazing support.
The series was over after Game 4. We did all of our. We said our goodbyes.
Yeah, we did.
That was the best.
We did.
Honestly, I ain't even mad, bro. Like, I'm not mad at all. It is what it is. Game's over. Or like,
Yeah.
series is over. We're back. We're back to it. So, all right. Let me just center this right quick.
Last game wasn't even that bad. There wasn't even like the mistakes weren't that bad. It was just not executing.
No, it's. I mean,
we lost.
Credit to the
team.
Knicks.
Yep,
they were the better team. Definitely the better team,
dude. Yeah, Jalen Brunson dropping 45 points. Like, who would have saw that coming?
Yeah, that's like, I know I had OG as MVP, but that sealed it for me.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, never mind.
That took it over the edge. Just like that one game, like solidified Jalen Brunson as the best like New York Knick of all time, in my opinion. Plus, they won the championship too. So props on you, New York Knicks.
All right, well. Welcome back. It's it's our post-funeral, our celebration of life for the 2026 Spurs. Man, the season's over, and overall, I think we probably all have pretty similar sentiments to how the season went. But what are y'all's thoughts overall on the season?
Surprised everybody. I mean, I think me and you, Jordan, both had us middle of the pack. Everybody else had us like play in. Edgar was really the only one that had us top
It didn't
four.
surprise me. I thought we were going to be like this kind of team, have this kind of potential. I didn't think we were going to get to the finals. I thought like we were going to get taken out by Denver Nuggets or some like experienced team,
OKC.
or maybe an OKC also. So like that surprised me, but like it was overall like a very enjoyable season to watch. Like we went like to the NBA finals, like the whole entire journey in the playoffs too. Like even the whole entire podcast, like started to kick off with the Spurs. It's been a beautiful like 2 months. So I'm excited about that. But in terms of the Spurs, it's just, it is what it is, right, guys?
Hasn't it been nice to like have this go from an NBA podcast to being able to just be Spurs fans for the whole season or for the playoffs? Like as it dwindled down, it just became okay, all NBA. All right, these last 8 teams. All right, now we got 4 teams left. We got to be partial, and then it was just like, fuck it, it's a Spurs podcast now. I don't know. I've enjoyed this team. I think we all have our nitpicks, and I think we've all got our plans on what the Spurs need to do. I think later on we'll have to have an episode where we go through each individual player and figure out what we're going to do with them. But Brian, your thoughts on the season?
It was great. I was actually kind of surprised how quickly we all gelled together, especially our rookies too. We had a lot of injury issues last year. Fox played not even half the season because they pulled him to have his hand surgery the last month or so last year. So he didn't really, play much with Victor or the team for that much. And then just like it seemed like, and then even to start this year, he was injured with his hamstring for a couple weeks. So it just seemed like almost within, I don't know, a couple weeks after that, like everybody just kind of just meshed together pretty seamlessly, pretty quickly.
Yeah, and thank God he sat out the rest of last season too, because without that, we probably would not have gotten our future superstar and his replacement. So, although debatable on whether or not, honestly, let's be real, De'Aaron Fox is going to be a Spur next year.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They won't. They're not going to trade him. It was 1 year. Plus, you can talk about maybe his high ankle sprain at least for his offensive efficiency, had to bother there.
I kind of
So.
want to bring something up. You talked about like his wrist surgery. Was that his left wrist or his right wrist?
It was his pinky, I think, or his index finger on his shooting hand. It was one of those fingers because he messed it up during practice. And
I feel like ever since this is not talked about long or much enough, but like I feel like ever since he got that surgery, like his shooting mechanics have been like a little bit off too. Like his
I was
fall through,
thinking
like
that.
it hasn't been the same. Also, along with like the high ankle sprain, like I think he's just been beaten up, and
I
also
was thinking that. I was like, he almost seems to be shooting better with his pinky messed up than he is now.
yeah.
I guess we're gonna have to find out start next season. And I mean, I am hoping that De'Aaron Fox comes back basically a new player and becomes De'Aaron Fox again, because I don't know if it's that high ankle sprain. Like realistically, that's a 6-week turnaround time for an injury.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's no, and when you have to go and play playoff basketball in the finals and in the conference finals, I mean, I'm not saying there was any reason why he should have been doing what he did. Most of what happened fell onto Mitch, to be honest. So it's hard. It's easy to blame him in the moment, but I don't know how much of that was his fault. Sorry,
I mean,
Brian,
you
I
can
keep
blame
talking.
like the injuries to like his inefficiency, but you can't blame like the injuries to his like decision making. Like at the end of the day, those are the things that like cost us the NBA championship potentially. Like, yes, he shot. I have the stats right now in the game 7. De'Aaron Fox 3 for 15 from the field goal line, 1 from 8 from 3. He just wasn't efficient at all from all the offensive end too. So it's just I think it's one thing that just added on to everything else. What were you saying, Brian?
I was gonna say, the one thing I would say is it could have, because he's very much of a point of attack driver, and that's where he gets a lot of his points. And if he's got that ankle issue, he doesn't have that part of his game. So now he's forced to take and make decisions he's not used to making. So, that could take part in it too, which, it could be a thing, but that's on the offensive end. Like at least when it comes to scoring, some of his passes were that was not an ankle issue. And then also, from the start of the playoffs, from the start of the playoffs all the way to the finals, he progressively got worse in terms of his productivity and his efficiency.
Yeah, can argue with you on that, but like thankfully, like we do have another superstar in the making. Dylan Harper,
Yes, we
like
do.
his game 7
2
performance,
of them.
like for a rookie. 2 of them, yeah. And 7 Castle, like
playoffs.
great also, but like Dylan Harper's been probably
our
besides
most consistent
Wemby, our
player.
most consistent player, which is rare for a rookie itself, but like rare for a rookie to bring us to like the potential like NBA finals. So
Rookie
like
guard.
crazy to have him paired along with Wemby too. So I'm seeing the positives on this. Like our future is going to be
It's so
generational
good,
kind of run.
So good.
It's just a start, man.
Man, yeah, I mean the future is bright. That's absolute. So, but we've got, let's see, what are we in? We're in July or June right now. We got till October. Over the next few months, what do y'all think is like the biggest thing that we've got to do? Like the Spurs have to do. We've talked about it a little bit before, but now that the season's over, we're not worried about the playoffs. None of that. Like, what's the one off-season move that if you're the Spurs, you're making immediately?
We got to figure out our big men rotation and our depth. I mean, we had, granted, they're not the best, but we had 3 big men on the bench that never played. And you had Wemby play most of the time. Mm-hmm. So it's like, is that they're trash? Is that Mitch, because he's so inexperienced, he doesn't know how to quite utilize his bench yet, or like make people better? But our big men depth is definitely something we got to look at for sure. That's the top priority.
I'd agree with that, because you got Mason Plumlee, who's no slouch. Like Mason Plumlee's not a bad player. Bismack Biyombo, you could argue, but that dude was the heart and soul of the team along with Keldon. So Kelly Olynyk, I don't even know why the guy's there. Like that's the issue, is we've got our number 1 rival in the league is, well, I would say number 2 now, because the Knicks are clearly our number 1 rival. But our number 2 rival in the league has the depth of, like, it's got to be one of the deepest teams ever. Same with the Knicks, but we can't have 5 big men on the squad. We just can't. So I agree with you. Or if we have big men, they've got to be able to stretch. They've got to be able to play the 3. They've got to be able to play the 4. I'd agree with you on that one. But the number one thing that I think the Spurs need to do is they need to get Mitch reps as far as working on his mental game and working on making adjustments. Like that is something that you can work on in the off season. Even without the experience, is, hey, this is the scenario. What do I do? This is the scenario. What do I do? I think that's the number one thing they need to work on.
Did you guys? This actually isn't talked about like enough. Like in Game 4, before OG Anunoby had that crazy tip, and there was like a timeout called, and everybody showed up in the court. And do you know what everybody did? Everybody was looking at Mitch Johnson. They were confused. They were not sure of themselves. They didn't know who to guard. That's why De'Aaron Fox was actually on OG Anunoby, and Victor Wembanyama ended up guarding Jalen Brunson. He was in the perimeter. He should have been inside the paint guarding a different player. So that just leads to the whole entire inexperience on Mitch Johnson's end. So that wasn't covered at all, and I haven't seen the media cover that at all. So it's, yes, you're right. Mitch Johnson does also need that experience, but besides Mitch Johnson, I would also like to see the development of our 3-point shooting. Obviously, we don't have who's his name again? Chip England? He used to be like our offensive development guy. So we don't have that guy right now. Yeah, so hopefully if Stephon Castle and Dylan Harper could actually like make those 3-point shots like they've kind of alluded to in this series, we're gonna be even better next season. So that's kind of what I want to see in terms of like those guys besides of Mitch Johnson.
Yeah. If I'm them, I wouldn't, and they don't have the best. If we don't have the best shooting coach, I would think about spending some of my money to get one personally. If I was one of them.
Shooter. No. Yeah. Man, it's pretty wild to think that there's not going to be any more basketball. Well, take that back. We watched some WNBA. I guess we're going to have to become a WNBA podcast, right?
It won't be very long.
We got a WNBA announcement coming later on, but I'll save it for later on.
Because we got what? We got the draft on the 23rd, and then like 2 weeks after that, Summer League starts. So
yeah. Summer League start. Dang, it's so crazy playing in June because it's like that gap is not there anymore. It's like, dang, everything's so quick. We've been talking about having to do this NBA draft, like this draft big board kind of episode. So we'll have to get into it. Yeah. Yep. We're gonna have to make our own boards and everything. So that should be a fun episode. But
are we looking on doing that before, during?
We're gonna have to do it before. So y'all need to keep an eye out for it because we'll post it on social media before we do it.
I already got people up here, bro. I'm locked in on that draft, bro.
Like Brian, you're like our draft scout analysis, so we just go to you whenever we have an opinion on somebody.
I'm gonna be real. Brian makes the best picks anyway.
Yeah, let's do like a little preview. Like, who do you think the Spurs should target in if they have like a 20th pick?
It's so hard because like a lot of these guys can go anywhere from like 8 to us. So it's like but like a couple of guys I want more is Johnston Jr. from Michigan. He's not going to be, I think he's going lottery. Same with the Daymara. So we could probably just get them out unless we, unless we trade Fox for a lottery pick.
Good luck.
Yeah, no, we're not going to trade him.
Trading a Ferrari for a Camry. Not because the Ferrari's any better, but because it's more expensive.
Y'all see that video of like Fox? Like somebody said like when there's like a drive-by going on and you hear a bunch of gunshots and everybody looks around like, oh, it's just De'Aaron Fox. We're good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I said that to you guys.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Oh, my goodness.
But yeah, there's a good stretch big and Henry Basar from UNC. Zuby Ejiofor from St. John's is like, from the stuff I've seen from him, I hope we trade our second round picks to move up, bro, because he reminds me, he's like a 6'9", 7'2" wingspan Stephon Castle, and how he like defends and how he hustles for loose balls and does all, like, he has the high energy, high motor. He's not the best shooter yet. I mean, he's okay. He's not terrible. He shoots like 75% from the free throw line, but Man, that guy, I think he's gonna be special. He's not projected to go very high, but like I don't know why he's.
Yeah, you brought up like a great point during one of our short videos. You talked about trading De'Aaron Fox for LeBron James. Obviously, LeBron James is going to be a free agent in this upcoming season. He's going to want a max contract. Would you actually be opposed to trading De'Aaron Fox, or would you actually like? Yeah,
because one of the things, like as much as I don't shit on LeBron in terms of him being a bad player. I just don't think he's the GOAT.
you do.
But
no,
he's not the GOAT. He's not the GOAT.
No, speak your facts.
He's not.
Don't switch your down.
No. I doubled down. He is a floor general though, and that's something I think the Spurs needed a lot this playoffs.
Yeah,
I'd agree. I think we need a floor general. To be honest with you, our floor general needs to be Wemby, but he's just not ready to do it yet. He doesn't have the experience to do it yet. I think year 5 Wemby is probably when we're going to start to really see that, but I guess it's gonna depend.
He's got to put on a little bit of muscle too. That's why.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the champions a little bit. What were y'all's thoughts on the Knicks celebrations? And actually, you know what? Before we even get into any of that, we're going to talk about the Spurs a little more. What did you guys think of Wemby snubbing the Knicks, not shaking hands, not doing anything, pulling a Detroit 90?
I like this whole entire I like this whole entire villain arc that Wemby's gone through. Like we all thought he was this nice, noble guy. Nah, that dude's he's got that edge to him.
He did the same thing with the Thunder, bro. He just celebrated. He's like, man, fuck these guys. I'm not even gonna shake their hands, even though we won.
I like it. I'm not even gonna lie. I love it. I think that the league needs somebody like this. We haven't had somebody like this since Kobe. And Kobe was the only person that would have done something like that. Everybody's all buddy. Everybody wants to be best friends with their opponent and all that shit. But you saw Wemby, I'm in your head. He's over there acting like, he's acting like he's got the Mamba mentality, and I love it. So I think it's much ado about nothing. I think he was pissed off. Also, to be honest with you, it's kind of disrespectful, let the Knicks just go and enjoy themselves. Who cares? I guarantee you Jalen Brunson isn't crying over Wemby not shaking his hand after the game.
No.
So
no, yeah.
Who cares?
No, typically during a championship celebration, they're always celebrating too. So it's one of those things that you gotta force yourself into their celebration. If it's not looking like it's gonna happen, there's no point of forcing it, honestly. You just do it afterwards. You saw actually De'Aaron Fox go and shake Mike Brown. He actually helped the New York Knicks. Yeah. Shout out to De'Aaron Fox, major contributor to the Knicks championship, by the way.
Absolutely.
He should have won MVP, to be honest.
Yeah, honestly, probably should have.
I was looking back on it, and I know a lot of people rightfully so, and I'm not giving him an excuse at all. I'm actually gonna ream him a little bit. He everyone's like, oh yeah, don't blame Fox just for the loss. Wemby and Mitch, they all have to. It's but if you look at least for sure in Game 5, the Knicks comeback was almost solely because De'Aaron Fox missed 6 shots in a row.
Yeah,
he could not score, and then they just let the Knicks score. So
it wasn't the fact that he couldn't score; he was wide open too. Just you're an NBA player, make those shots. It's just unexcusable. So
he couldn't score. They kept going through him, and then of course the Knicks went on their runs every time, and that's just how they won.
Hey, am I the only one that feels that way? I feel like we're still the better team, even though we lost.
We were absolutely for 75% of the series. We were the better team.
Yeah.
It's just the 25% that mattered where we lost it.
Analytically speaking, we're the better team. So it's just unexcusable.
Hey, you know what? We had to give them one. I'm really hoping that we get back next season, and I'm hoping they get back because I would love to see a sweep. I'd love it to be another 2014, because that would be the best thing possible.
I can see that too.
And I know you got a hard stop at here in a couple of minutes, but
I got 10 more minutes.
Okay, all right, but I've got to throw this out there. We got a new vocal stint from Cat.
Oh yeah, Captain Crunch. I've heard about that.
Captain Cat.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, Brian?
I didn't see it. I know you might have
Oh, you
sent
didn't
it,
see
but I
it?
didn't see
Oh,
it.
no.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I
Oh,
didn't see
man.
it.
I wish I could share my screen because, okay, next episode, I'm going to ask you again, and you're going to have to have seen it because, honestly, this one's going to be,
I
oh,
will
man.
say,
Cat's got so many.
I will say, if anyone has had after all that moment, it was the Spurs all series. After all those leads we had, after all that effort we put in, just at the end, just tanked it.
What did he say?
Who?
No, just Cat.
Oh, I already said it. Yeah, after all
Yeah, you
that,
already said
after
it.
all that.
Yeah. And like
Man,
before I leave, I do have like one little announcement for the guys. So we talked about the WNBA. Like I said before, I hate that organization. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. It's boring to watch. But for you guys, I say we go to a WNBA game and like vlog the whole entire experience too. Y'all be down for that?
down for it. 100%. When
Yeah.
we doing it?
I don't know. I don't want to figure it out. I'm just down to do
We'll
it.
figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's do it. We'll go to a Dallas Wings game. Go watch them play. So
Yeah.
it should be a good time.
Yeah, I'll
Should be a
put
good
that for a
time.
video and all that. All right. I'm gonna have to head out, guys.
All right, Ben. All right,
All
we
right,
will see you
bye.
guys on the next episode. So are we gonna
Oh,
cut
y'all
it?
keep going. Y'all keep going
We
if you want.
can keep going if you want.
All right.
Keep that voice crack in, though. Keep that voice crack in, please.
All right,
All right,
later, Ed.
Later.
And then there were two.
It wasn't a voice crack. I need to stop with the like those noises because every time I say something, it comes out like a voice crack.
Oh my God. You really did. Man. But no, like, I don't know. It's overall this season I thought was solid. I think that there were a lot of moments where the team really grew, and I think there were a lot of moments where we took a step back.
Yeah.
The number one moment where we took a step back was honestly after we won the conference finals because I felt like
see it.
you could see that they felt like they won. They felt like they won the whole thing. They felt like it was going to be a cakewalk, and they walked in, they lost their focus, they walked into the finals, and what happened?
Nope.
So
Literally.
I think if them celebrating too early, I really hope that next season they fix that because that was inexcusable. You can't do that. So
and I'll be honest, I know a lot of people, us include. Well, I don't know if we explicitly said it about Mitch Johnson getting fired. Because here's my thing, will we be back to the playoffs? Yes, but with Mitch, until he can learn how to utilize his guys, I'm not sure we can win one yet. Like probably within the next couple years, until he can learn that. And that's kind of my we could go one of two ways with this. If you want to have Mitch with Wemby, Harper, and Castle being our big three, and Mitch is our next Popovich, and you want everybody to grow together. Obviously, then there's absolutely zero reason to fire Mitch Johnson, because he's new. But if you're coming at it from the standpoint of we're trying to win now, I don't think you can do it with Mitch currently, and that's going to take some time. So depending on where we're going with this, which I'm sure we're going towards the dynasty angle, where we're going to stay with Mitch for and have him grow with everybody else. Because of that, I think we probably have another maybe 2 years before we can say that we win.
I see where you're coming from. I think that this summer is going to be a pretty dramatic turning point for Mitch. He's got his first full season under his belt.
We'll see.
He's better than he was last season. Or I guess last season now. He's better than he was when he took over for Pop. And we've seen continual growth from him. I do think that this summer it really is going to come down to what roster changes we get or we make. What players we pick up. I think Ed was right. I think we do need a 3-point sniper. Like we've got solid 3-point players, but we need a sniper. We need CJ McCollum, kind of guy.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, man, it's like obviously I'm not saying we shouldn't have drafted Harper, but it's like how different would this team have been had we had Knipple instead of Harper? Like how?
I'd still want Harper long
Yeah,
term.
yeah, for long term.
I think that honestly, I think that we've got a really solid team. We made it to the finals, and this isn't even the best that we're going to see. Wemby's
Yep.
not his best yet. Castle's not his
Harper,
best yet. Harper's not his best yet, which is
crazy.
terrifying.
That is, yeah, that's
I was sitting
terrifying.
there, I was watching him the other night, and I was thinking, man, this is like the smallest, this is the worst he's ever going to be. And he's already outplaying De'Aaron Fox, who's an all-star.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Steph Castle that man he drives me insane because there are a lot of times where he plays below his level.
Right.
But during the
Kind of like
regular
Manu used
season,
to.
kind of like Manu, yeah. Manu had a lot of moments. I mean, Manu is the reason why we didn't win the title in 2013, in my opinion, with all
Yeah,
those turnovers
those
in Game
turnovers.
6.
Yeah.
I mean, the nail in the coffin was Kawhi missing the free throws that year, but it was, well, the nail in the coffin was Ray Allen hitting the three. But
Yeah.
on the Spurs side, it was Kawhi missing those free throws. But Manu with like 8 turnovers or whatever he had. Steph Castle, like we can't forget that the man had 20 turnovers in 2 games in the Timberwolves series. He has got to get better at his decision making.
I think it was OKC.
Okay, was it OKC?
Yeah, it was OKC.
Whatever series it was, he's got to fix his decision making,
Yeah.
and I mean, hopefully he does. But here's my thing: we've got so much young talent on this team.
Yep.
In 5 years, who's actually still with this team? Because I see Castle leaving. If I'm being honest with you,
Yeah. I don't know if
With-
he's I don't know if he would leave. Honestly, I think if we pay our guys, at least our big 3, I don't see any of them leaving.
that's the thing, though, is that Wemby is going to demand a max contract. He's already about to sign an extension this summer.
But it won't kick in until the following year.
Yeah, but even so, he's still signing the extension. So Harper, we're gonna have to pay. Castle, we're gonna have to pay. De'Aaron Fox, once he's done, he's done. Like, he's not gonna be a Spur once that is done. And I'm sure they're gonna look to offload that contract, but they're gonna at least explore it in the off season.
I would say, I don't know about this offseason, but I will say if by the trade deadline next year he's still not what we need him to be, I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to move him by the trade deadline, or at the very least for sure next offseason. Because by next offseason, Castle will be eligible for his extension, and Castle, who for all we know might make an All NBA team next year or All Defensive team next year. So
easily, honestly, he's got potential to be an All-Star next year. We've got 3 potential All-Stars on our team right now. So solid players. Man, I don't even know what to talk about right now. We got so much ahead of us in the off season. We got the draft, we got free agency, which is coming. Although, man, it's really sad to see LeBron be a free agent and nobody care. Like, yeah, it's not gone are the 2010 days.
Yeah, I know he wants to stay with LA, but if I were him, I'd look to at least get one more ring somewhere.
I mean, go to Cleveland.
The problem is they can't afford him. He'd have to take a minimum.
Yeah, and this man, that's what drives me crazy about LeBron James.
Yeah, me too.
Like, dude, you've made so much money. You want to win a ring, you're going to have to go to Cleveland. You're going to have, like, they have a good team. Cleveland could win a championship with a LeBron on the court. And he could get playing time. He's still solid. But he's so selfish. He's got no modicum of team first. It's LeBron first, team second. And that has been his Achilles heel.
it's I'm LeBron James. I bring X amount of money to the organization, so I deserve a big chunk of the money. And it's like, I mean, if you look at it that way, sure, but I'm looking at it from a productivity standpoint. It's like, are you really worth $50 million? I mean, no.
No, no, he's not. I mean, and the thing is that he doesn't need the money. It'd be one thing if it was like a
True.
no-name player, but that's coming in, not a no-name player, but you know what I mean. Like it'd be one thing
Yeah,
if it was a
yeah.
player that's in their prime and commands it, but it's LeBron James is a 42-year-old man with
The
gray
other
hair.
thing,
His whole beard is gray now. I don't know if you've
yeah,
seen that.
a lot of it is, yeah. I will say though, he isn't vet minimum worthy. Like he's still worth like 20-25 mil, I would say, but he's not
Yeah,
worth a max. He's not worth a max contract.
definitely not. So, honestly, overall for the Spurs season, I think solid overall season, great growth. Can't
I think it
believe
was
it.
still at A plus.
Oh
It was
yeah,
an A
you have
plus
to give him an
season.
A plus. You'd have to give him an A plus. Even if I mean they 99 overall out of 100. 100 if they win the championship. But considering they won 30 something games last season, came in won 60 plus games this season, they weren't expected to get past the second round. And went to the finals, and they were the better team. They were just inexperienced, and it's kind of crazy looking back at the Knicks versus the Spurs because you had guys that are 22 guarding guys that are 34,
Hmm.
um, that have been in the league for a decade. Um, Man, the future is so bright for this team. So,
Did you want
um,
to talk about a couple of guys that we may have to extend, or do you want to wait for later?
let's wait for the next one because I've got some ideas on that. I've got an idea on a whole segment that we'll do next week. So.
Okay.
We'll go through the entire team on the Spurs, and I'm not going to give it away. I'll tell you off camera. But all right, guys, we will see you guys in the next episode. This has been the Eye Test with right now Brian and Jordan, but Brian, Jordan, and Ed. Please like and subscribe. Follow us on social media. We're trying to be a little more active there. And
And let us,
please, for the love of God, comment below. Comment
yeah,
below. Not thumbs down. Comment below.
let us know what y'all think the Spurs need to do.
Yeah, for real, because we would love to take your comments and put them into an episode. So let us know, and we will see you guys next week.
Peace.
Peace.